Hello everyone, this is Maureen and welcome back to another day of praying through the darkness. I love today's devotional. It is about generosity. Generosity returned. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out there, folks. You know, there are times when all of us need a little help. It can be financial, it can be emotional, it can be spiritual. It doesn't matter, but every once in a while, maybe a whole bunch of once a whiles, we need help. And sometimes we need it more than just for a minute. So when we are offered help, don't turn it away. Don't be unwilling to receive it. Because, the best way I can explain this is a story, and it involves myself. I love playing the piano, and at my church, I was a pianist until I went on the road with my husband. And one particular weekend, I was asked, to play the piano. They didn't want recorded music for one of our church members' husband who had passed away. And I was thrilled, number one, to be asked, because I'm not always asked. I mean, sometimes people just want, recorded music, which is nice, especially when it's been times that I've also wanted to be there in the congregation as part of the mourners. You know what I mean? But when you're part of the servicing members, like the preacher, the pianist, the musician, the song leader, you're kind of set away from everyone else. But anyhow, I was asked to play, thrilled my heart, and I did so. Well, when the funeral was over with and I was setting up my piano for Sunday's service, because this was on a Saturday, there was an envelope up on the piano with my name on it. And I expected it to be a thank you card, which it was. Very, very sweet handwritten note, along with a check. Now, folks, that was the first time, quite honestly, that I had been offered money without being asked first. And it was quite a bit of money, way more than even I would have charged if I charged, which I never did. Anyhow, I felt, well, quite frankly, at the moment, I think I felt a little angry. But then I thought, no, Maureen, that's just their way of saying thank you. But I didn't feel right taking it. You know what I mean? So, good friend of mine, we always paired together. When he had the opportunity, he would lead the Sunday service in music. And so I went to him and I said, I don't feel right taking this. So what do I do with it? And he said, Maureen, I learned a long time ago that when people repay you for your kindness, especially in a monetary way, don't rob them of their blessing. I never thought of that. That was their way of saying thank you. And I've used that phrase on quite a few, especially recently, haven't I? And you know who I'm talking to. When you receive generosity from someone, no matter how it is, maybe they're sitting there listening to you just go on about something that has just really got you ticked, or that has just upset you to no end. Take their time. Don't feel like you're burdening them with anything. When someone wishes to do something for you, whether it be to show you love through money, through some kind of service that they can do for you, don't be ashamed to take it. Take it with the love that is given. take it and let them be blessed. Because, they are fulfilling what has been given to them. God gives us so much love and the willingness to want to share that love. And sometimes it comes across maybe in ways that might make us feel a little uncomfortable, or we feel like we're undeserving. But you know what? When it is offered in the love and in the respect for you that it is given, take it. Take it freely and be so glad that you were the one that they thought of to bless with the things that they have, even if it is just a big old bear hug. Generosity is showing compassion for one another. Generosity is sharing the blessings that have been given to us. So never turn away generosity when it's offered to you. And for those of us that give it, continue to give, because we all know that our Heavenly Father has given us so much. We're not expected to keep it. We are expected to give it out freely, because here's the thing: God continues to bless us. God continues to fill us up with His love, with His demonstration of how we are to love one another, treat one another, be blessed by one another, and He expects us to give it out so that we can be filled by Him again and again and again. It says so right here in our Bible verse from Proverbs 11:25. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. A generous person will prosper. Now, it doesn't mean that we're going to get rich. No. A generous person prospers by the love that they receive, the blessings that they receive when we take care of one another. When we are willing with a grateful and loving heart to share all that God has given to us. And it doesn't matter what it is. When we give it without any strings attached, folks, we are being blessed by the receiver who accepts it. So don't be afraid to share what you have. Remember, what you give out, God gives back to you tenfold, and He will refresh you and fill you up again and again. If you are the receiver, thank them. Don't be embarrassed. Don't turn it away. Receive that gift, no matter what it is, because they are doing what they have been commanded by their Heavenly Father, and that is to give, to share, and to love. God, when I look at your character, you are anything but stingy. You are abundant in mercy, freely offering it to anyone who would ask. You have more than enough kindness to spare, and you do not run out of compassion. You do not make me jump through hoops to receive forgiveness. You are always ready to pour out your love. You refresh me constantly in your presence. As your child, I reflect your nature when I give in the same way. Am I sparing in my encouragement? Do I hold back love from those I fear that will reject me? Do I withhold kindness from those I don't like? If any of these is true, I want to change today. As I extend the grace I have so willingly received, I am filled with even more. With you as my source, I will never run out of love to give. Merciful Father, you are so full of goodness that you give away freely. Help me to live out of this love, extending the same mercy that I have received from your heart to others. Your way is so much better than my own. So I will align myself with you today, being filled up to pour out and then to be filled again. So see, there are two parts to this. One, we as the giver are commanded to give Because God has given so much to us, we need to turn around and give it out in return. You, as the receiver, are to receive the love that has been shown to us. Bless us by receiving our gifts, because God's waiting to fill us up again and again so that we can give out again and again. Thank you so much for being here and joining me today for these words. I really, really hope that you enjoyed the devotional as much as I did, because like I said, it's wonderful to be reminded to not only to give freely, but to also receive freely. Reminding you that these devotionals come to you from this little blue book that's put out by Broad Street Publishers. Don't forget, there's a link for you down in the description box. And you know what? Christmas is coming up. It's just around the corner, folks. So you know what? If you want a little stocking stuffer, this would be a great one for someone on your Christmas list. Think about that. Doesn't cost that much, and it is full of a year's worth of encouraging words for each and every one of us. Don't forget to hit that like button and leave me a little comment. Let me know when you received a generous gift or when you were blessed by someone receiving something that you gave to them. If this was your first time here, welcome in and thank you so much for joining us. Consider hitting that subscribe button and look for the bell with the cute little hugs on the side, because it'll let you know every time I upload content. Remember, folks, your Heavenly Father loves you, and He is always there with you, fighting the chaos so that you can get about your Father's business. And remember, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.